So much has changed about me since I was in high school and since I started my first year of college. So here are a few things that I wish I knew before going into college. Hi, my name's Riley. I go to the University of Florida. I'm a senior and I'll be graduating this semester. I'm gonna be like your big sister. We're gonna talk about some things that I wish I knew about college. They're not specific to the University of Florida. It's just college in general, and then some things are kind of specific. So, starting with the first thing that I wish someone told me, time management is crucial. College gives you so much freedom, which is so nice. I was able to create my own schedule, which I loved. But with that being said, you need to be able to manage your time wisely. Give yourself a routine and find that school-life balance. Balance is really important because without balance, you're gonna get burnt out. I wouldn't recommend taking like 20 credits your first semester. Give yourself time to relax, take breaks, and live life. Do not procrastinate. This is not like high school where you can slack off maybe the whole beginning of the semester and then work your way to get your grade back up towards the end of the semester. College does not work like that. Trust me, I learned this my first year. There's not too many grades in college, so every grade really does matter. Oh, hey King. Something that has helped me not procrastinate is writing down all of my due dates in my planner. I usually do this at the beginning of each semester. It's very time consuming when you first do it, but it's so worth it when you're looking at your week-to-week, day-to-day schedule. Something else that I do is if I know I have a big assignment coming up in like 2 weeks, I'll start on it ASAP and then just do like tiny bits each day. That way it keeps my workload light. I'm not stressed out. I'm not overwhelmed. It keeps me sane, and that's just what works for me. The second thing that I wish someone told me before I went to college is networking is really important. It's crucial. If there's anything you remember from this video, let it be this point. NETWORK. Network. Get to know the people in your classes. They're probably just as scared as you are, so don't be afraid to say hello. I wish I did this starting my freshman year. I'd probably have so many connections. For some reason, my senior year I've just felt like super social, probably because I kind of know my way around college now and I feel more comfortable, but I have been making friends left and right. I've been introducing myself to my professors, which is so great, and I wish I started earlier. But I really wish my advisors, professors, parents, and other people in my life stress the importance of networking a little bit more. I know people who have just gotten their big girl jobs and they've gotten hired because they know someone who knows someone who knows someone. Everybody knows everybody. We're all connected in some way. And this doesn't just mean networking with like your peers, your classmates. Also, network with your professors. I'm pretty sure this guy is literally sitting in his car watching me film this, but it's fine. Classes sometimes can be really, really large. Especially my freshman year, I had a lot of lecture halls, which definitely makes it harder to build relationships and connections with different people, but still try and go out of your way to make at least 1 or 2 friends in each class. So say you introduce yourself to your professor who used to work in the MLB, and this happens a lot, especially at UF. Usually they're like really cool people who become professors. Anyways, now the MLB is hiring and they reach out to your professor who used to work there and ask him or her if he or she has any students who might be good fit for a position with the MLB. Now, since you've introduced yourself to your professor, he or she is way more likely to recommend you give your information for that position. The next thing I wish someone told me is that it is okay to change your major. You might even do it more than once. I changed my major. I was a nutrition major my freshman year. Absolutely hated the chemistry classes, hated the way that it like stressed me out. First time I like cried over a class, first time I failed a class. So I was like, I'm done with this. I don't think I can take and it was intro to chem. I put so much hard work and hard hours into one subject, and it was the introduction class. I was like, I cannot take microbiome and organic chemistry if I'm struggling in intro to chem. So I decided to switch to advertising, and life has been so great since. But even with my major change, I'm still graduating on time. I don't regret my decision. Like, you may go through that, and that is a-okay. The next thing I wish someone told me is that college is low-key overrated. You literally don't need a college degree to be successful at something. And I feel like this is not talked about enough. Don't feel like you need to go to college just because everybody else in your grade or everybody else that you know has gone to college and gotten a degree. I will link in the description box a list of jobs that don't require a college diploma, because I am a 100% firm believer in the idea that college is not for everyone. You can't compare yourself to everyone else because they're not on the same path as you. And I think that's what makes life very unique and special. The next thing I wish someone stressed to me is to take advantage of the resources that your college provides. I'm gonna get a little bit specific to UF for this part, but you could definitely look into the college that you're interested in to see what resources they have, and maybe that'll affect your decision on where to apply. But UF specifically has so many great resources for their students. We have like a professional photographer that takes headshot pictures for you. You just schedule a time and it's free. We have lots of resume building workshops and like workshops on how to network. We have this like closet, I don't know exactly what it's called, but you can rent out professional clothing items for like job interviews, or we have career fairs where you're supposed to dress business professional, so you can rent out clothes for that as well. Speaking of career fairs, I think there's one for almost every like college. So for me, I'm in the College of Journalism, so we have like a media and communications career fair, and then there's like an engineering career fair. Like, you get the idea. And these career fairs are basically, you can see a list of the businesses that will be at your career fair. They'll set up tables and you can go and ask questions about the company. They can get to know you. You can network. You get the theme here. And then you can also hand out resumes to these businesses as well. I know a few people who have secured some internships with these companies because they went to the career fair. The next thing that I wish I knew before college was to set goals for yourself. Ask yourself, why am I here? What's my goal? What do I want to get out of college? Is it an experience? Is it an education? Is it an internship, a job? What am I here for? College is so unique to everyone, and your experience is not going to be the same as anyone else. And I think that is so special. I feel like I've grown so much as a person since I've been here, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do so. The last thing that I already knew but I want to share with you is to enjoy your experience. You hear it all the time, but it's so true. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but at UF they really try and like get you in and out as soon as possible. Not really sure why, but some kids get out of here within like 3 years or less. Bro, can you stop watching my phone? Anyways, they say time flies here, and they say that college gives you some of the best memories of your life. College is like the best time of your life. You hear that so often, but for me, that is so true. In high school, I was like, how can it get better than this? Like, I am peaking, you know? And then I get to college, and now I'm saying the same thing. Like, how can life get any better than it is right now? I literally cheer at the University of Florida. I have my best friends. I'm living and learning so much about myself. Like, how does it get any better than this? So, hopefully, the real world will exceed my expectations, but I don't know. They say time flies. I personally feel like college has gone at a pretty steady pace. I don't feel like I just moved here yesterday and like started my first year yesterday, but nonetheless, you need to enjoy every day like it's your last. That's one thing that COVID taught me, is that it can be taken away just like that. So there are gonna be some days where you feel down in the dumps, you're gonna hate going to class, but you never know. Just a normal day of class might be your last. So enjoy it. And my final little tip, final saying is, remember that everyone's college experience is different, so adapt these tips to your own situation and priorities. Thank y'all for watching. I hope this helps. Subscribe for more college content. There's not much of it left. I only have about 3 more months here. Oh Lord. Definitely comment if you have any more questions, or my DMs are always open. You can definitely reach out through that. I will have all my socials in the description as always. Thank you again for watching. I really hope that helped. College is so fun. You're gonna love it. Or if you decide not to go, you're gonna be A-okay, all right? I believe in you. You're doing great. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video.